Hi everyone. This is my second time to do this. I have a finicky laptop that doesn't like me to set things on it anywhere, evidently. Okay, let me start over because you don't even know anything that's going on. I took advice from Carmen from Real Life, Real Wife. Uh, she told me, or she told not just me, but everybody on our channel, that if you're looking for secondhand paper or whatever like that, because she had, talked about some paper that she got, and I asked her about. I'm sure everybody else asked her about it too. But she gave the advice that if you're looking for paper and you don't have a lot of money, which I don't have a lot of money, wonderful medical bills and how everything else goes in this world just eats up everything you have. I wish I could work. Hopefully, this next doctor can help me to get onto disability, which will help. Even though I'm close to hitting the retirement mark, I'm still not close enough. I could retire early. I don't know if $600 would get me very far in a month. Anyway, she has told everybody to go to Marketplace and on the Facebook Marketplace thing and to see what you can find. Well, my husband goes there all the time. And I never thought about this because he's, looking for hardware tools, like big stuff. So he can start doing things after when he retires. He's a year older than me. For a few days, he's 2 years older. Oh, for 11 days, he's 2 years older than me. The first place I went to or called and contacted, he still had it, and it was these two containers. This container with stamps. Ouch. And a couple of ink pads. And some of these stamps have not been used at all. And I got these. Doesn't even look like ever been used. This is the only one that I've seen that looks like it's been used, this little baby. This is my favorite by far. And it's got a Hobby Lobby price tag on it of $5.49. Yeah, that's my favorite. He's a little piggy. Says hi. Anyway, yeah. Only one. I've got to get some backing for this. It says congratulations. There's a couple of them that say congratulations. Anyway, and some birthday ones. There's another. Oh, they marked out the price. The clearance price was $3.87, but still, for $20, I got this box, this container here, and that container as well. And it got oh Lord. Doesn't hurt, doesn't hurt. And I got this container. Let's see if I can get it so y'all can see. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Yes, and no, I haven't had my medicine yet, so that's probably why everything's hurting. So I got a Minnie and Daisy and a key cat and a bow, a couple of daisies. Happy Mother's Day, more birthday wishes, and then some smaller. Oh Some more of these down here. Of course, the ink didn't spill onto wherever this ink came from, onto the underside, just on this top part here. But I can always decorate this up, and it will never tell the difference that it was there. So yes, all of that was for $20. Second place I went to was a little bit later, and $10. And it was a difference. It was for paper stock. What did I do with that book? Okay, here it is. It was the 12-pound. It was the 12 by 12s that killed me last time. Maybe I should. Well, let me do the book first. Then I'll do the 12 by 12s and set them aside. And that way they won't turn off the computer like they did. I tell you what, it's really been a good weekend. It really has compared to everything else that happened last weekend. But yeah, I got this book here, scrapbook, $10. And it's brand new. Has papers inside. It has a way that you can, you can even increase the binding on the inside. Need to be. And of course, my husband says, how are you going to do that? And I said, it's going to be hard to find papers for it. And I said, no, because they have this deal in the back. If I could, the nightmares of sitting in the recliner. It has this deal in the back here where you can, I said, you just line up some papers. We got a hole punch. I mean, we just punch holes and, use this as a guide. Punch holes and voila, bing, bada, bang. We got a new deal for papers. I goes, oh. Sometimes I do have brains. They may be far and few between. I hope that wasn't my cell phone, but I think it was the TV remote, so that's okay. Got a few stickers with that group. I'll save that for the last. Now, for the killer that says, didn't get the stuff that killed the computer the last time first. I got this whole set. It's Perfect Pages. It's a scrapbook kit for travel, of course. I am not in any shape for traveling. But this has 8 12 by 12 papers, 38 stickers, 19 cardstock punch-outs, 26 chipboard letters, and 2 layered embellishments. But yeah, I mean, the papers look pretty cool, if you ask me. From what I can see, I'm gonna cheat. They got it at Ross for $2.99, so for me spending $10 on just that book. Come on, fingers, work. You know how to work. You've been attached to this hand since birth. Work. Okay. I guess these are... Why do they do this to me? Okay. These are the pop-out things, but I could always layer them up and use them for embellishments or something. unfortunately, this is the chipboard and chipboard, and it's just one set of alphabet. No doubles. Well, that's not going to work real well, is it? And this is the sticky stuff. Is it just me that's reading it backwards, or, anyway. But the papers are not half bad looking. They're single-sided. You and I are both looking at this at the first time. It's not too bad. What the world is that? Oh, a destination. Nobody's going anywhere nowadays. So that's taken care of. Oh, here's pretty blue. See? I don't know if that blue shows up as well. Maybe, that's a palm tree. That's pretty orange. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. Orange, blue, and this is looks like a denim. But they're single-sided, they're real thin sheets. Really, really thin sheets. I'll put that back together later. But yeah. Now, I'm not going to take this next one apart because it's got all the pictures on the front of it. And, I will tell you the same story that I told in the other one. The front of these cards remind me of my youth. And back in the day, lived in a very small town. Of course, most of the towns around here are really small. And this reminds me of my youth. Yes, I'm that old. There were a head shop opened in town. Oh, Lord, you talk about starting a controversy. Of course, my friends and I, we were still at that age where we were at the doorstep, probably 13, 14. And we go in there, and the very back of the store was painted. You go through this curtain, and it was a solid black room, but they had, like they have today, and when you go into well, they have them anymore at Hobby Lobby or at Michael's, but they would have these poster racks that my posters were just set up, and you would flip through them. But this room was painted black, and on the ceiling they had hung nothing but black lights. And these posters were all black light posters. And that's what this reminds me. They also at that time came out, back then in the 70s, the homemade movement was strong. It was the earth movement. We had earth shoes and everything else, which they call eco-economic or whatever shoes now. Put a different name around on it. Same thing back in the 70s. But, we crafted our own, did tool, leather tooling. Yes, I've done leather tooling. I've even done basket weaving and everything else. And they've had blacklight paint. So I wasn't going to spend my allowance money on one poster. So I went and bought poster board, and I made my own blacklight posters for my room. And that's what this reminds me of. And when we went to Tuesday morning last weekend, and I'll do another tape, not tonight of that, but we went to Tuesday morning, and they had these deals that hung on springs and dangled down, off that you hung off your ceilings. That was something from the 70s. I told my husband, I can't believe they're coming back out with these things. Because I had a had a bird. It had a spring, that long, when you hung it down, and the bird hung from the spring, it hung from the ceiling pretty far. And when it bounced, the little wings with the feathers would fly. I had it in my room too. But yeah, that's what this paper reminds me of. And the top side of it may look pretty retro in some, with the flowers and such. And the flip side is more of either solid or of a print that might be more accommodating. There's even tickets here that they had back then, and all these other cutouts and a few other stickers and things in it as well. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty good deal for 10 bucks. Whoever Winnie's Walls was, this is a pretty good deal. And that was another deal. And this is the that I'm terribly trying not hard to crunch up. The 12 by 12 sheets that I got. Yeah, here's some more of the floral print. And I can't tell if you can see, some of them are, kind of shiny. Some of them are not. Got some solids that are both completely solid. So I guess that's how you call it solid. It's solid. And cardstock. Different types of weight. Like this one is really heavy. Oh, sorry. It's heavy because it feels like it reminds me of the wallpaper that used, I don't know if they make it anymore, but it's kind of got like a velvet texture, and then the solid part of it doesn't have the velvet texture. But got all these 12 by 12s, and lordy, they're heavy. I love that Christmas print right there. I don't know if you can see it very well. I have a thing for sheet music. I just love sheet music. My husband, I've probably mentioned this before. My husband and and these are the 6 by 6 sheets. And I got another beautiful, it's almost like that one, but without the sheet music. But here is the sheet music. My husband plays guitar. I used to play piano, don't anymore. Sing in the choir. All this cardstock. That's cardstock. And then here's some more of the solid cardstock. Oh, that stuff is evil. It's gotten everywhere. I'll tell you what's evil in just a second. This is textured stuff. It's my hands are shaking so bad I can't read it. But yeah, it's textured. It's not supposed to have glitter on it, and I'll show you why it has glitter on it in just a second. These are the few 6 by 6s that I showed you just a second ago. Not sure what this is. I thought vellum was clear. This is almost kind of translucent. You can see my fingers through it. So I'm not really sure what you call this, other than papaya. So if somebody can tell me what that is. I got some cardstock that's in the sheet, just 5 sheets of smooth cardstock. And a few more in this. I think this is one of my favorite papers. That's not a solid, but it's a 6x6. Okay, I will tell you what's evil. I'm going to have to put it somewhere so it will not cause any more damage. This is self-stick glitter paper. It's in a package for a reason. It's evil. Totally evil. I love Christmas time, and I love getting Christmas cards. I love Christmas cards that have all the glitter and look so pretty, make it look all snowy and everything. But then I walk around for days with glitter all over my face. This is that glitter. What I've learned from postcards, from getting Christmas cards, is, and from when I used to be able to do this and had more hair to do that, I would get extra hold hairspray and spray them down. I don't know if extra hold hairspray would work on this stuff. Whenever I work now, I want to get some of that diamond dust that I've seen that some folks have used. Because I like to have a little bit of the glitter look to something. It adds just that extra special touch to make something twinkle a little bit. But I don't. If I use my ultra fine glitter, I will put after I glue it down. I'll put glue and then I'll sprinkle just a little bit with my fingers because it's that fine. Do not shake it out. Then I go and wash my hands immediately. And then when it dries, I put nail polish on it and slather instant dry on it, so it stays put because I don't want people to have a problem with it either. I also got these stickers that were in the package. Now this is still, and this is, I'm going to have to check these out later. These are the alphabet cardstock glitter glitter alphabet, and there's 2 of each. So I don't know if it's a running glitter or not. We'll find out. Got that sticker and ooh, cute little snowman and some bling. Fabulous. Fabulous. That's better. And I lost my snowman, my Santa Claus. He must have went off with the remote control. Yep, I bet it's that. And this one, I don't know about. Shimmery chipboard words. I have to say, I see green glitter sprinkles on the bottom. But since I paid $10 for all this other stuff, I don't really care. You know, I will try to put some polish on it, see how it turns out. If the polish doesn't, or I can try hairspray, then polish, you know, and see how that works out. You know, we'll just have to find out. So, yeah. This girl's tired. It's been a long day. After we got done with that, we took both our dogs. We've got 2 dogs. Well, one of them is a split between my middle son, oldest son, my dog. Sort of. He got married. He'd had this dog since when he was single. And then when he got married, it kind of, and they had their first baby, it kind of caused problems between the baby and the dog because he's a Yorkie Terrier, and you know, that kind of. So, Manny had to come live with us. And Manny weighs like 10 pounds. And about the same time that Manny came to live with us, we found Ralphie, or Ralph. My husband named him Ralph. Um, Ralph, we thought he was part wiener dog, part poodle. But it comes out he's part wiener dog, part um, corgi, and part chihuahua. And even the vet said chihuahua because we couldn't find the chihuahua anywhere unless it's his mouth because he's a yappy little thing. But he weighs 20 pounds. So on the way home from this place, we're in Texas. I don't know how many places get Dairy Queen, but my one deal for each month is to go to Dairy Queen and have Blizzard. And last time we went and had a Blizzard, we found out we had Ralph with us. We found out they had pup cups. You get a little pup. We got them. They gave us a free one. It was a little one, like you get these little when you were in school, you get these little ice creams out of. And so we got the pup cup for him. He loved it. So next time we went in, of course, Manny had to go with us. And we thought they came in 3 sizes, medium and large. And I'm trying to get this wrapped up because this is running quite long. And so we told them we wanted a medium. A medium was this tall. About that tall. And the 2 of them could not wait to get started on it. So today, when we went to this last stop and got this paper, we stopped by Dairy Queen again. Now, I shouldn't eat that much Dairy Queen stuff because I'm diabetic. No. So, okay. Got the pup cups. We switched dogs this time. He had Ralph, I had Manny. We do that, have to do that, switch back and forth. Manny's got these little hairs that come off of his ears. And we found out they only have large and small, and we went ahead and got the large. Manny's ear hairs were just shivering like that. He was doing his best to finish that cup up. He finally got it finished. I had to turn the air conditioner off in the little hog. It's hot here, I'm a big girl, even though they said it was in the upper 70s. It's hot in the car, and the little dog was jonesing the air conditioner. He had the vent. The other dog was in the back seat. Wouldn't come out front until we got him his pup cup. So we have to drive back home. And they have harnesses for leashes. I don't like collar leashes, then I buy them harnesses. So I had Manny on my lap. Ralph comes and sits on my chest. And we're driving home, bebopping to the music, singing away. Tell you what, you can get some really strange sounds when you got a 20-pound dog bouncing up and down on your chest driving down the road. But we had a good time coming home. I think we were all high on sugar after our blizzards and pup cups. But it turned out to be a really good day, and won't be doing much shopping here for a while. But so I'll have to be more careful. So that's all for tonight. I have other hauls that I've made, but I'm going to wait and do them at another date. So you guys take care, and God bless you. Stay safe when you go out there. I tell you what, I saw more people out today than I have seen. And I've only been out twice before. And I saw tons of people out today. Yeah, they had their mask on, but not many people were practicing social distancing. So, yeah. Be careful. That booger's still running around rampant. And just because we can go out and start doing things doesn't mean that life has really gone back to normal. This is the first time in 2 days I have been able to breathe and have not had to use my emergency inhaler. Thank God. Anyway, yeah, I use the emergency inhaler and I look like I've been jacked up on like 5 pots of coffee in one setting. And I'm like, and there is just no stopping it for the next 2 to 3 hours. And then you try typing. I mean, get a series of A's going across the screen and you're like going, I didn't do that. It's not what I meant to do. So yeah, y'all be careful. Take care of yourself. And if not for yourself, for your family's sake. And so until next time, God bless you. May He watch over you and protect you. Until I talk to you again. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.